Comparison, lies told by parents. This is going to be very interesting. Here we go. We about to see some lies told by parents. I ain't gonna lie, when I was a kid, my parents used to lie to my ass 24/7. 95% believe this. This food you made is so tasty. Yeah, I believe my avocado pasta with sugar is delicious. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I was a kid, I was barely cooking, bro. But when I did cook, I used to make some concoctions, bro. Avocado pasta with sugar is crazy, though, bro. I forgot what I used to make when I was a kid, bro. Okay, I never used to make this, but what I would do is I would like I would go to McDonald's, right? And I would skin the chicken nuggets and that white part, and I would just like eat the white part. I don't know why I used to do that, bro. I don't know if y'all used to do that, bro, but I used to like take the skin off the chicken nugget and I used to eat that shit. And I used to tell my parents too, yo, just try it. But my parents did, like, they hated eating like fast food and shit. They thought it was like unhealthy as hell. They would only buy it for me and they would never try it. So this person's lucky that their parents even got to try their food, because my parents just said straight up, just said fuck no. 90% believe this. I don't have a favorite child. In reality, 74% of moms and 70% of dads report having a favorite child. Well, all my siblings are older than me, and I'm pretty much basically the only child, so you know, I don't have to deal with this. I know people who have siblings, they always complain. They're like, oh my god, I hate my sibling, we're always fighting and shit. But I think that if I had a sibling, I think we'd be cool, bro. I think we'd have each other's backs and shit. Like we'd be having fun. Like, I feel like if I had a sibling, y'all probably see him in this video, bro. I do a lot of videos if I had a sibling, bro. Honestly, a lot of fun ideas. 80% believe this. Babies are made when parents kiss. Well, at least it's a better answer than go ask mom. Bro, I was never told this by my parents, but I heard this in school, bro. And I just knew it was cap. There's like no way, like, when someone kisses, a baby is made. Like, it just makes no sense. And plus, the schools that I went to, bro, like, they were just like mad ghetto and mad ratchet. They did not want to hide that shit. They would like straight up tell you, yo, this is a penis, this is a vagina. Like, or they would do this, or they would say like I know y'all remember this, the donut and the banana. They would say that. They was not trying to hide that shit. 75% believe this. Animals are on the side of the road napping. They like sleeping because the road is nice and warm. Those poor animals. Are they talking about like stray animals? Like if you ever seen like a stray dog or a stray cat just like, you know, on the ground, and you were like, oh mom, can we take it back home? Dad, can we take it home? And they would probably say this is what I'm basically, you know, what I think it's trying to say. Low key, this is kind of cruel. I can't even lie, bro. Like, you just see like an animal that's like struggling to live, and it's just on the side of the road, and they just walk past that bitch and said, oh yeah, they're sleeping because the road is nice and warm. Fuck no, though. The road is cold and bitter. The fuck? I mean, at the same time, I understand what the parents are trying to say, because, like, you know, some people just don't got time, you know, to care for another person or to care for another animal, or they just don't got money to like feed another mouth in the family. Like, I understand. 65% believe this is the most important year of school. Oh my god, they say this shit every year. The lie wore off when we realized we were told this every single year. I swear to god, I realized that shit off day one. I was like, yeah, I know every year is the most important to you. Me, I personally ain't give a fuck. I just go to school and have fun. I ain't even care about my grades, which is low-key bad. It's low-key bad. Still graduated though. 60% believe this. Thunder is when clouds crash. Thunder is actually the sound of electricity being discharged between ground and air. You gotta be one dumbass to believe this, bro. Thunder is when clouds crash. Actually, not even gonna lie, bro. I used to think it was like Thor or some shit that was like causing the lightning, bro. Or I used to think that thunder was because God was like angry at us or some shit, bro. Like, not gonna lie, this is low key. This is better than what I used to believe. If anything, I'm the dumbass. I'm the idiot. Yeah, my explanation kind of made no sense. Like fucking Thor, bro. 54% believe this. Internet turns off at 6 p.m. every day. In other words, get off your phone and go do your homework. Well, I didn't even have a homework. I didn't even have a phone back in the day, so I was never told this lie. My parents would literally just straight up turn it off in front of my face and say, get your ass to bed. They ain't try to lie about it. They was straight up. Like, they ain't lie about this. Nah, they lie about other stuff, but this they was straight up with it. 50% believe this. We're going on a business trip. We always had to stay with grandma while they're getting a perfect tan in Hawaii. Nah, I was never told this. It was just straight up, pack your bags, we're going to Morocco. I went to Morocco so many times, I started getting sick of it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. but I still like it. It's pretty nice sometimes, but like it'd be ghetto there, especially the place that I live in, bro. Like I live in Casablanca, bro. It's mad ghetto, bro. Like if I were to ever bring a car there from the United States to freaking Morocco, bro, they would jack that shit in like 2 seconds, bro. Like it's mad dangerous, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can't have shit in Casablanca. They say you can't have shit in Detroit. Nah, try going to Morocco. 48% believe this. I was a straight A student. They probably wish that they were and that you'll aspire for it ahead. Bro, my mom constantly flexes this shit as if it's like the biggest accomplishment ever. She's like, bro, I was a top graduate in my school. I had straight A's. Then why the fuck are you working a 9 to 5? This is what I tell her all the time, bro. And she's just like, oh, because I like it. No, bro. No, you don't, bro. You had the opportunity to be a nurse, bro. I know, bro. My mom had the opportunity to be a nurse, and she decided to take some other random job, bro. I'm like, bro, if you were the top one in your class, bro, you would not be working in this freaking job, bro. We would not be living in this low maintenance apartment complex, bro. No. 45% believe this. We can't get a dog. I'm allergic. Fair enough. They're the ones who would be taking care of it. My cat right now who's sleeping, I don't know if y'all see that, but my cat, she's sleeping over there. That's like the 7th cat I've had my whole life, because every single time my parents would get tired of taking care of the cat and they'd be like, I'm allergic, like randomly out of nowhere. I'd be like, oh, but you weren't allergic 2 weeks ago and now all of a sudden you're allergic. Made no fucking sense at all. But we was like rotating cats like the fucking storm, bro. I swear to God, bro. And this cat is probably gonna we're probably gonna get rid of this cat sooner or later. Don't tell her I said that though. 42% believe this. Soda is made out of vegetables. I don't think that this would stop me from chugging on an entire bottle of Coke. Yeah, who the fuck cares if it's made out of vegetables? Like, that shit still tastes good. The fuck? Like, and plus I was never told this lie, but if I was, I would not believe that shit. I don't care how dumb I was. Even if I had an IQ of fucking 7, I would not believe this shit, bro. Yeah, and even if it actually was true, I wouldn't care. It slaps. It tastes good. I'm gonna still drink it. Parents out here thinking we like fucking despise vegetables, bro. 40% believe this. This will be on your test. One of our first feelings of betrayal was when we realized it wasn't on the test. This wasn't even told by parents. This was told by teachers, bro. And this shit's never on the test, bro. It's always some random shit that you never like even studied for, bro. I swear to God, bro. They be capping. 37.5 believe this. Jail if you don't wear a helmet. I'm assuming this is like when you're riding a bike. Technically illegal, sure, but the cops are never gonna arrest you for it. That is true. Like, who the fuck cares if someone's not wearing a helmet or not? I mean, it's definitely safe, and I understand where the parents are coming from. You do gotta wear a helmet. I mean, like, bro, if you fall and you crack your head, bro, that's not gonna end well. Same shit happened to me once, bro. I think I fucking busted my arm when I fell one time on my bike, bro. But I mean, I fell on my arm. I didn't fall on my head, so I mean, there was really no point for me to wear a helmet. That shit, it did hurt like a bitch though when I busted my arm. 35% believe this. We go to bed when you do. That's right. Parents usually go to bed at 9 p.m. What a lie. Yeah, fuck no, bro. Like, literally, what I would do, bro, when I was a kid, like, I'd be sleeping in my bed and then like I'd get scared. Like, I think there's like monsters in my bed or some shit, and I'd like go to my parents. And sometimes they'd be asleep. Sometimes they'd be just fucking wide awake, just like reading books or some shit. I don't even know, but I don't remember, bro. I don't know what my parents was up to back then. But yeah, usually they were surprisingly asleep, but that was at like fucking 3 a.m. That was at like 4 a.m. But I know after I went to sleep, they did not go to sleep. I know they stayed up watching TV or some shit, or having sex. I don't know. 33% believe this. Santa Claus knows if you've been naughty. The threat of a lump of coal was enough to scare us into behaving. Well, I'm Muslim, so my parents, like, okay, I got a story for y'all. So one time I was with my parents in the car. We was coming back from I forgot where we was coming back from, but we was coming back from somewhere, and I seen like a bunch of Christmas lights, and I asked my parents, why don't we have Christmas lights in our house? She's like, Mom, like, bro, my parents straight up told me, we're Muslim, we don't celebrate that shit, Santa doesn't exist. Like, they just like straight up broke it to me down like that, and I was like, damn, that's tough. But the one that I got, since I'm Muslim, is God is always watching you. Allah is always watching you. That's the one that I get. If any of my Muslims watching this, y'all probably get that as well. And in fact, I still believe that to this day, and I'll still be sinning sometimes. God, please forgive me. 31% believe this. Maybe. Honestly, maybe is a secret code for definitely not. Okay, I didn't get maybe. Again, it has to do with me being Muslim. We got inshallah, which pretty much means if God wants. And this is basically our the Muslims way of saying maybe. They would say inshallah, maybe we'll do this, and then like it would never happen, bro. If you're Muslim, you feel me on this, bro. They be pushing it, bro. They be heavy on that, bro. Like, just tell me yes or no. But it's basically the same thing as saying maybe. And yeah, I don't believe this. 30.5% believe this. You won't have a calculator in real life. Maybe in the old days, but everyone has a phone calculator app now. Yeah, I already knew this was capped off the jump because like, bro, why would I not have a calculator? You know, it's small, it's pocket size. I could always have it with me, like off the bat, off the rip. I already knew this was capped. This was never told to me though. I think maybe in school, I don't remember, but my parents never told me this, but my teachers definitely did, and I did not believe that shit off the jump. 30% believe this. Crossed eyes will get stuck that way. Our parents always used to say our face would get stuck when the wind changed direction. Bro, I used to not cross my eyes, but I used to do this. I used to like fold my eyelids. Hold on, let me see if I can show y'all. I used to do this. And my parents were like, oh, that kind of hurts, I ain't gonna lie. But my parents would always be like, don't do that. Your eyes are gonna get stuck that way. No, the fuck they're not, bro. They're like, nothing is gonna happen, bro. I used to scare kids with that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was pretty funny. I like doing it a lot. Like, right, my parents would always get mad. 29% believe this. We have Happy Meal at... All of us believe this, but only once, and we grew up on a lot that day. Bro, I used to always beg my parents to go to McDonald's, bro. I remember I never had McDonald's in my life, and I'd always see it. It was like it was just bright colors, bright red and yellow, and I would just like point at it, and I would just yell at my parents, yo, can we go there? And my parents would be like, we have that at home, until one day they cracked and they took me to Burger King. And the first time I ever ate Burger King, I still remember to this day, I got sick, bro. I got sick. They took me to the hospital, and they literally, I know they did this for a fact. I know they whispered to the nurse. They were like, tell him it's unhealthy. Tell him, because the nurse started going on this whole rant. She's like, Burger King is trash, garbage food. Why are you eating there? And I'm just a little kid. I'm crying, bro. My stomach hurts, bro. I know damn well my parents told her to say that shit, because there's no way she got that mad because someone she doesn't even fucking care about ate at Burger King. It just made no sense. 28.5% believe this. TV only works when it rains. This is a smart lie that makes children spend more time playing outside. No, this is stupid as fuck, because when it's raining and like when it's thundering outside, usually the power goes out and you can't use the TV. So this was never told to me, but if it was, I would not believe that shit, because I know my shit, bro. Sometimes I could be a smart little dude, I ain't gonna lie. Like back then, like I was dumb for some things, but other things I was pretty smart. Like this would not fly. I would know this was cap. 28% believe this. I bet you can't win the silent game. You obviously have to prove a point, giving mom and dad some much needed peace. Bro, I used to play this with my friends. Like, for example, if my mom had to drop me and my friends somewhere, she'd be like, let's play the quiet game, and then we'd play the quiet game, but then we'd like instantly start laughing. So like technically we were never quiet, but I mean, we did play this at one point, me and my friends, because I ain't gonna lie, we were loud, bro. Like kids, like it was three of us. I remember it was me and one of my two friends. We were always loud as hell, bro. So not gonna lie, I don't blame my mom for this. 27%, I'll think about it. Yeah, guess what, they never thought about it and completely forgot. 1000%. And then when I go back to remind them, they're like, hold on, I'm still thinking. Like, shut the fuck up and just tell me the answer, bro. Just say yes or no. It really does not take that long to think about it, bro. This one used to piss me off. This was probably one of the worst ones. 26% believe this. Eat this. It's Italian onion rings. What are Italian onion rings? Well, calamari. Calamari is good as fuck, bro. Like, I remember one time, the first time I ever got introduced to calamari was when I was watching Kids vs. Food. If y'all remember that, bro, back in the day, Kids vs. Food, bro. It's the same thing as People vs. Food, like the videos I used to react to. If y'all remember, I reacted to those videos literally on this channel, but it was one but with kids, bro. And they tried calamari one time, and I wanted to try it. I was like, me and my friend, we was like, oh shit, we should try that. And then we looked up places that had it, or I think we had our parents do it, I don't know. And then we seen that Olive Garden had it, so we ordered it and we tried it, and it was good as fuck, bro. If you have never tried calamari, bro, go try calamari, bro. It is so good. Like, even though it's squid, you might be like, ugh, seafood, I don't like that. Trust me, try this. It's good as fuck. 25% believe this. Monster spray really works. My mom used to spray her perfume and say it'd kill the monsters under my bed. My parents used to not do this, but I knew a kid's parents who used to do this. They literally used to have like a bottle that said monster spray on it, and he had it in his room. I still remember it, bro. I'd be like, bro, you know monsters don't exist, right? He'd be like, dude, trust me, man, they do, bro. They only come out at night. I'm like, motherfucker, what? Like, I forgot what I used to be scared of as a kid. I think it was like FNAF and like creepypastas and shit like that. I was never really scared of like monsters or zombies. No, not really. 24% believe this. Everyone uses cursive writing. Joined up writing is never seen outside the classroom. Most people just type now. Facts, bro. Like, no, in fact, this was never said to me as a kid, but if it was, I would not believe it, bro, because there's no way, like, it just makes no sense, bro. No one is gonna use that, bro. Like, I see everyone typing normally or writing normally. I barely seen anyone use cursive up until like middle school, literally, bro. 23% believe this. Your dog is living happily on a farm. It's one of the easier ways to tell your kids their dog passed away. Bro, again, back to the cat thing. Every time we would give away one of our cats, my mom would be like, oh, we gave her away to some good people. They're taking care of her right now. The cat is completely fine. Like, the thing is though, it was actually true. They would give it away to like some of our friends and stuff, like family friends and shit like that. But it's like, bro, like one time I didn't even get to say bye to the cat. They just, while I was at school, they just took the cat and gave it away. I couldn't even tell the cat, like, yo, like, I might not see you after this, bro. Like, you still my homie and shit. Like, I couldn't even say that to the cat, bro. They just straight up did it, and I was mad for like 2 weeks, bro. I swear to God. 22% believe this. There's no games on my phone. What about Candy Crush? You're level 1013, mom. Nah, my mom used to actually not have games on her phone. Like, at all. Like, no games, bro. Like, my mom was one of those parents that hate having fun. Like, they do not have fun, bro. Like, no games on the phone. I have to like go and download the games. I remember I used to download like Cut the Rope, Subway Surfers, obviously, you know, Jetpack Joyride. Y'all already know how it is. 20.5% believe this. Reading in the dark will ruin your eyes. Oh, bro, when I was a kid, I used to be a big reader, bro, because they used to have like them reading competitions where like if you read this many pages, you'll get a prize. I used to be a big reader. It won't cause lasting damage to your vision, but it can cause eye strain, bro. Oh my God, bro, they used to be heavy on this shit, bro. It was so annoying, bro. Who cares if I read in the dark, bro? I was only reading for like 20-30 minutes and I'd fall asleep, bro. It's not that deep. 20% believe this. There's no vegetables in this burger. Plot twist, you're eating a veggie burger. Yeah, my parents used to think that if anything was from fast food, even if it was the most healthiest thing, it was still unhealthy. Like, they thought like just because it was made in that restaurant that it was like fucking contaminated or some shit. Like, oh my God, they were heavy on this, bro. 19.2% believe this. It's illegal for kids to wear perfume. I always wonder why my mom never let me spray some of her perfume. Nah, my mom would just let me, or like anyone, they would just let me. They'd be like, yo, they'd spray like a little bit on my hand. They wouldn't actually spray it on me. But like, this is so dumb. Like, the fuck? Like, it's just a spray, bro. Like, why y'all gatekeeping the perfume? It's not that deep, bro. I don't know if anyone's parents did this. If your parents did this, bro, I don't know what's up with them, bro. Like, why they gatekeeping? My parents never did that shit though. 19% believe this. Ice cream truck driver steals kids. If you want ice cream, go for it, but don't cry when the driver steals you. My parents used to say this when I know damn well they did not have any money. Like, I know they did not have any money when they said the ice cream driver is gonna kidnap you. I seen like literally all my friends go there, bro, getting their ice cream and just like having fun. But like, I can't do it because my parents were like fucking broke at that time and they didn't want to give me money. Like, just say you're broke. I'd rather them say they're broke than say the ice cream truck is gonna steal you. Like, this is lame. 18% believe this. When you cry, TV deletes one cartoon. Some parents really couldn't stand listening to their screaming kids. Bro, whose parents said this? Because this makes absolutely no sense. Why would a TV channel delete a fucking cartoon that's making them millions just because some dumbass little kid is crying? Like, this makes no fucking sense at all. If they said this to me as a kid, I would not believe it at all. I would not believe it. I would just turn on the TV the next day and probably watch that shit. I'd realize, oh damn, that's a lie. Or like, literally, if it was my favorite cartoon, like, I would just tune in the next day. I'd see if they actually deleted it, And obviously they're not going to, because the companies are not stupid. And I realized, oh, this is a lie. Like, even if I was stupid, I'd still get to the bottom of this. 15.5% oil stains are kids that got ran over. Yeah, now we're getting to the ones that just make no fucking sense. Creative ways to make your kids hold your hand while crossing the road. Yeah, I cross the road a lot. Like, I walk everywhere, bro. Like me, I walk everywhere, and this was never told to me, bro. But when my parents would tell me, they'd be like, oh, there was a guy that got hit on the road like 5 years ago. Which is true. I remember he was walking back. I forgot, from I think the grocery store across the street. He was walking back and he got hit. I still remember that. Everybody was there. All the kids in the neighborhood. We all pulled up. We seen that shit, bro. They put like a body bag over him and shit. I still remember that. My parents were like, oh, you see, that could be you one day. I'm like, motherfucker, he wasn't even crossing on the crosswalk, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, we're safe, bro. Like, that's never gonna happen to me. 15% believe this. Playing video games gives you square eyes. Nope. They just don't get video games and probably believe the lie themselves. Yeah, I could just tell we're getting to the ones that make no fucking sense. Like, but square eyes? Like, what? If I was a kid and they said this to me, I would have been like, damn, that's cool. Square eyes? That's cool as fuck. I probably would have played video games even more. The fuck? 14% believe this. We don't have any dessert. There's always something hiding in something they hide in the fridge, or for when guests come over, bro. They still do this to this day. Still to this day, I'll be like, yo, y'all got any like chocolate or something, or like some shit I could just munch on? They'd be like, no. I go to their room, boom, right there, big old bag of chocolate. I'll just be taking that shit, bro. I'm like, why would you lie to me, bro? It's one chocolate. But I mean, in their defense though, I'd be taking more than one chocolate. I'd be taking like 5, 6. 12.5% believe this. This bill is much bigger. Whenever grandma gave me $10, mom swapped it with the $1 bill. Thanks, mom. Oh, no. My mom would just straight up take it. She'll be like, yo, let me hold that for you. That, yeah, I know all y'all know that, bro. They take the money, they'd be like, let me hold that for you. Bro, if I got $1 like returned to me, bro, that would have been big, bro. Cause like I would just straight up get robbed. I would just straight up get my money took. If I at least get $1 out of it, I would be mad, but I'd be like, less mad because I'm still getting something out of it. $1 bill back then, ooh, so you can go crazy in Dollar Tree. 12% believe this. Car won't start if you sit in the front. Oh, we're so simple. Oh, we're timed so simple back then. One car right on the front seat made our whole day. Bro, literally, this was never said to me, bro. They would tell me, get your ass to the back seat or I'm gonna whoop you. It was that, not the car won't start if you sit in the front. Get your ass to the back with the car seat or I'm gonna whoop your ass. There was no lie. It was straight up. 11% believe this. Your iPad is out of battery. Shortly followed by iPads don't work while they're charging. I used to get this about my mom's phone because I remember I used to use my mom's phone a lot, and when it would die, she'd put it to charge. I'd be like, okay, it's charging now. Can I use it? She'd be like, nah, you can't use it while it's charging. Like, it don't work. And I'm not gonna lie, I believe this one. So this one, they got me on this one. Yeah, this was said to me. 10% believe this. Swallowing gum makes poop bounce, and when it bounces, it will go back inside you too. Nah, they used to tell me that like it'll like get stuck in your stomach. I remember that one. They used to say the gum gets stuck in your stomach, and now it makes your poop bounce. Like, what the fuck? This makes no sense. 9.5 believe this. You'll grow a tail from too much meat. Apparently, too much meat during childhood is linked to obesity later in life. Bro, what the fuck? They never said this shit, bro. My parents didn't care what I ate, as like if it was from a restaurant though. Like, as long as it wasn't from a restaurant, they'd be cool with it. If it was from a restaurant, they would get mad as fuck. They don't care what I ate though. Like, I could literally eat a fucking T-Rex, they would not give a fuck. But if that T-Rex was from like McDonald's or some shit, yeah, I'm getting an ass beating. Or not an ass beating, they'd just be very mad. 9% believe this. They don't sell batteries for that toy. Your toy was too loud, and whoever bought it for you got told off by your parents. Bro, my parents used to just straight up return the toy. Like, I remember one time my parents bought me a Thomas toy, and I was having so much fun. They literally bought it for me. I was there. I picked it out, bro. It wasn't even like a surprise. Like, I was there with them. I picked it out. We brought it home. I played with it for one day, and the next day they returned it back to the store for no reason. They were like, sorry, we needed $20. Like, I understand, like, money might be tight, bro, but like, they just did it out of nowhere. Like, while I was asleep, they went back to Walmart and returned that shit. Boy, I was so mad when I woke up the next day, bro. I remember it was Percy, bro. Man, I fucked with Percy, bro. That was my boy, and I didn't have him at that time. I had like almost all the trains except for Percy. 8% believe this. Kids can't own phones. In 2023, kids own better phones than their parents. I swear to God, bro. They be owning like fucking iPhone 11s and shit, bro. But nah, my parents used to just straight up tell me like, you're not getting a phone, like, until you're this age. That's what they would tell me. They'd be like, and I'd be like, oh, but my friends have one. They'd be like, yeah, but your friends' parents don't care about them. They're horrible parents. Like, they just be straight up with that. I'm like, bro, what? That makes no fucking sense. Like, they would just make some random ass excuse. 6.5% believe this. Earthquake happens when God farts, and rain was even worse. Okay, I used to believe this on my own, but my parents never told me this. They just be like, sometimes God will do earthquakes to like give people a warning, you know, to like obey him and stuff like that. But I used to believe this on my own, but then I realized, oh damn, that's kind of dumb. Eat this, it's Argentinian chicken. Some parents used to say that fish was Argentinian chicken to make kids eat it. Nah, my parents used to just straight up say, this is fish, eat it. I made it, I worked hard on it, or I'm gonna whoop your ass. It was straight up, do this or I'm gonna whoop your ass half of the time for me. Like, Argentinian chicken, like, that shit makes no fucking sense. I mean, I could see this working on soccer kids, bro, because back in the day, everybody was on Messi's dick, bro. And where was Messi from? Argentina, bro. Like, honestly, I could see this working on soccer kids. Or if they say that like Messi eats this type of food, they'd probably eat it. 5% believe this. Everyone gets 10,000 words a month. Some kids just talk too much. Parents need to get creative to shut them up. What? This makes no sense. This was never said to me, bro. It was just literally, shut up or I'm gonna beat your ass. Literally, bro. 4% believe this. Bumps on highway are for blind drivers. This just sounds fucking dumb. It took me a year to realize that blind people can't drive. Yeah, like, the fuck? Also, I don't know why. I probably would believe this one. I probably would, not gonna lie. Like, it makes no sense though. 3% believe this. Vegetables taste like candy. Yeah, I don't think cabbage and Pop-Tarts taste the same. Yeah, this was never told to me. They just said, eat your vegetables or I'm gonna whoop your ass and you're gonna get big and strong if you eat your vegetables. That's what they used to tell me. There was no like it tastes like candy, because like that's gonna last for like 2 seconds, because I want to try it and then it's not gonna taste like candy and then I'm never gonna trust them again. That's like the most dumbest lie. 2.5% believe this. We will give you away. Yep, that's right. You'll go to the institution where they keep naughty kids. Nah, they used to never say this shit. This was never told to me, bro. Like, they never said this. If you say this to your kids, that's low-key fucked up. I can't even lie. 1% believe this. Alcohol tastes terrible. A good way to encourage underage drinking. Bro, the thing is though, alcohol does taste terrible, bro. It tastes like literal shit, so technically they're not lying. 0.5% believe this. I'm just going to get the milk. Salute to all the kids whose dad went to get the milk and never came back. Man, y'all ain't have to do me like that. Please go watch this other video I made. If you made it to the end of the video, I love you so much. And I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Peace.